hope everybody's doing well today. It's June 19th, 2016, and today's Father's Day. Just wanted to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Fathers are a crucial part of our children's lives, teaching them different skill sets so they can make their way out into the world. And I'm a big advocate for family and dads at home, as you I'm sure can tell from the videos and the channel. So, but I just want to say happy Father's Day to everybody, and I hope you have a great day. Hope your weather's as nice as ours is up here on the mountain. It's beautiful. Anyhow, this is the first video of the Q&A chat series that I wanted to start, and on this video I'm going to pick a name for the new series of what it's going to be called. I have all the suggestions here along with the questions. This spanned over 2 videos. It's been a little while because we had such an influx of new subscribers. I wanted to give everybody a shot at it. It's been a week or 2 now, so I figured it's about time to put up the video. Chipmunks everywhere today. They're just running all over the place. So anyhow, here's all the names for the suggested names that we got. Oh, by the way, I have my coffee with me. And as someone we all know would say, holy crap, that's good coffee. I'm not going to steal that, so I just wanted to use it one time. Let's see. Doug. Off-grid with Doug and Stacy. His suggestion was Chitter Chat. We had Sean Patterson. Down with Daryl, a weekly series. And his other suggestion was the Deer Stalking, Fowl Flocking series. We had William Walter. Hey hi or howdy neighbor. And he also said if we shoot it in the shop, call it shop talk. So then we had Robert Cole. His suggestion was Allegheny Fireside Chat. He said maybe we could incorporate, which we are, the Q&A part to it, and then maybe ask you guys what projects you'd like to see in upcoming videos. So that's a good idea. And he also mentioned just don't take on the persona of Vincent Price and sit in the big velvet chair. So we won't do that though. Aiden Himmer. On the Porch with Pappy D. That's gotta be one of my favorites right there, just because he's our grandson, and I like that one. So that's a good one, buddy. On the Porch with Pappy D. That's a good one. The next one was, boy, I hope I pronounce your last name right. Joseph Gilormini. I'm so sorry. I know I just hacked your last name up. But Joe said Mountain Ramblin', which was a good one. Sorry about the last name. John Blackie. He had Mountaintop Echoes, Homestead Hangout, and Holler Back in the Hollow. And then the last one that we have here was Hawkin 50, HWKN 50, which I would imagine is Hawkin 50, which is a great gun, by the way. He suggested Allegheny Answers. So we had a bunch of good ones. I really appreciate everybody chiming in on your suggestions for those series. Thought maybe there was a deer behind me. we have a real small yearling wandering around up here in the woods. It's about this tall. It's no taller than the ferns and has spots on it. I've been trying to get that thing on film, and I just can't seem to catch it whenever I have a camera on me. But last night we had a get-together down at the pavilion. Yesterday was my dad's birthday, Pap's birthday. He's officially 82 years old. And the day before, 2 days before that, was Destiny's birthday. My wife Barb's birthday was on the 7th of June, and today's actually my birthday, the 19th. So a bunch of Geminis in the family. They all kind of hit right together. So I think I decided on the name. I really appreciate all your suggestions, some really creative names. That's why I wanted you guys to help me name it, because you guys all came up with a lot better names than I probably would have. I would have probably come up with something dumb. But I think I'm going to go with Robert Cole. I think I'm going to go with your suggestion. Allegheny Fireside Chat. I really like that one. Even though there's no fire here. I'm sure sooner or later we will do it by a fire, but it kind of fits well with both places. Like someone had suggested, you know, if we do it here at the homestead, or if we do it down at the cottage property, so that works out good. So that's what we're going to start calling it, Allegheny Fireside Chat. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys and all your suggestions. Aiden, yours was really good. I appreciate that one, buddy. So anyhow, let's move on to the Q&A portion of it. And after this video, you know, do the same thing in the comment section. Leave your questions for the next video. I'll probably do this one like a bi-weekly schedule, I guess. And I'm going to start picking certain topics that I want to bring up in the videos, you know, whether it's something about the homestead or projects coming up or whatever it may be, so, or a mix of things. First question that we have is from, and I hope I pronounce this last name right, Ann Poucher. I'm sorry if I'm getting these last names wrong. I'm trying my best. Please don't get mad at me. First of all, Ann, I just want to thank you for reaching out, sending emails and private messages about Brutus and checking up on him. I really do appreciate that. Along with everybody else, sent well wishes, prayers. I really appreciate that. That is a really nice thing. You guys are great. She asked, do we ever find any arrowheads up here? And myself personally, I have never found an arrowhead up here. My father might have. He has some arrowheads, and I can't remember if they were from here or from over Huntington at the old Raystown Lake. I'm not sure. And she also asked, you know, what kind of treasure do we find up here? And the only thing I can really think of that comes to mind is we bought Destiny a metal detector a couple years back, and her and her brother Nathan actually were out, and they found a gold wedding band over by the old home place, which was probably a renter's from back in the day. And it's a really nice ring. So that's probably the nicest thing. We found some coins here and there, but we haven't done a whole lot of detecting. That's one of the things I always wanted to get, was a nice metal detector for up here, because I'm sure there's all kinds of things in the ground, you know. It'd be nice to find some old coins, whatnot. And I always wanted to take it down to the old mine entrance down here and see if we could find anything other than junk, you know. So that's about it for finding treasures up here. She's also been asking about a generational history type of the homestead video, and I've planned on doing that. I just got to find the time to do it. Things have been crazy lately. Work is nuts, we have some really large projects going on right now, and we're in startup phase. We have shutdowns coming up for the week of the 4th of July, so I'm trying to plan all that out and just bid general work and maintenance things, and just trying to keep everybody happy as far as our customers go, and keep guys moving and whatnot. So that's been keeping me really busy, and trying to get things buttoned up around here so I can get started. There's deer. There's a couple deer right there. Darn, I wish I'd have seen them. I could have spun you guys around. It looks so good right now. They got their winter or their summer coats on. They're real nice light brown colored. I don't know if you could hear her snorting at me or not. She was right down over the ridge here. I love watching deer. Anyhow, so yeah, I've been planning on shooting a homestead tour history video. So that'll be coming out here as soon as I can get it together. It's probably gonna be a long video. So I want to cover a lot of the history and how the place was established, and you know, so on and so forth. So the next question we had was from Joe over at Homestead Dreams at St. Bernard Acres. And this question pertains to the last video I shot asking for help on the series. And he said his only question was, is that someone snoring in the background? And I wasn't sure what he was talking about, so I had to play the video back. And sure enough, it sounds like there's someone snoring in the background. It sounds like, you know, Brutus is laying on the ground beside me or something. Here it was a woodpecker rattling off on a tree. So that's what that was. Just a woodpecker. So no, nobody was snoring, Joe. But it did sound like a dog snoring, so it's pretty funny. Next subscriber that had some questions was Ganja Claus. And he asked about religion. Yes, we're Christians, and we believe in a higher being, and we all have a purpose. He asked about the Second Amendment. You guys have been subscribed for the channel for a while. I'm sure you know my thoughts on that, so that's pretty self-explanatory. He asked about conspiracy. I'm not a big conspiracy guy. I try not to get too wrapped up in all that, because you can almost find a conspiracy in every single thing you look at if you look at it hard enough. And I don't know, with our political environment and the way things are going, I can't just sit around and dwell on it. I drive myself nuts. So I do follow politics, and I try to keep up with things, what's going on, and who's doing what. But you can't let it drive you nuts. There's nothing you can do about it other than, you know, vote. So that's about that. He asked about what my thoughts were on moonshine. I'd be a liar if I said I haven't sipped on a mason jar from time to time. I don't drink anymore. I quit drinking a long time ago, but to each his own. If you like to drink moonshine, then so be it. Along with another thing I'm not going to get into real heavy with our younger viewers watching, but same thing with your other topic. I have nothing against it or people doing it. I don't partake, but you know, to each his their own. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a free country, we're free people, we do what we want, you know. As long as you're not harming others and what you do, then I could care less, you know. It's not for me, but you can do whatever you want, you know. Whatever makes you happy in this world, please do so. As long as it doesn't affect anyone else in a negative way, that's all that matters. So And then the last subscriber that had some questions was John Blackie. John's been a subscriber of the channel since pretty much the beginning. Always leaves positive comments. I really appreciate that, John. And he was asking about the cottage project. The cottage project. Well, you guys probably seen the video where I had met with the septic designer engineer, which was back in April. I talked to him once after that, about a month later, and then a week ago I contacted him again to see what the heck is going on. I'm kind of getting a little perturbed with him. I really wanted to have these plans and the permit for the septic system by now, so I could start putting budgets together and see what this thing's going to cost me. He gave me the weather's been bad and this and that, and he hasn't been able to get up there. I understand he's busy, we're busy, I know how it is, but come on, man, it's been 2 months. Get this thing done for me. All you gotta do is go up there and shoot some survey marks, get all the corners, run your drawings, make 5 copies or whatever it is, and call me so I can come down and we can, you know, submit for the permit and everything. I just want to get that through and over with. So that's where that's at. I'm trying to get done with a bunch of tasks around here so I can get back down there and get started on a couple things. I got to deal with that stump and that rock that's in the way so I can get the camper down there, but I have to do some things to the camper, some general maintenance while it's here that I want to do before I take it down while it's by the shop, which I'm this close to getting on. I want to recoat the roof, make sure everything's sealed up good. I'm going to put new carpeting to match our living room and the bedroom. I have the carpet and everything. And I'm probably going to change the water heater out with the controls, get that all changed out. And then a couple odd and end things. There's a light that broke on the back and a little bit of paint work, things like that. But I want to get all that done before I take it down. It'll be a lot easier while it's here at the homestead than taking supplies down there and trying to work on it, because I don't have any type of shop down there yet or anything. So as far as Ray's Town boating goes, I have high hopes on shooting video on that down there, but as you guys know, I just brought the project boat home, and that's another thing that needs finished. I have to get on that interior, which has to be soon, because I want to get that thing on the water this year. I haven't even used it yet, so that's one of the fires in the oven. I have so many things going on around here. It's so hard to keep up with everything with work this time of year. Summers are always so crazy, especially this month, you know, with all the birthdays and whatnot. And then we have a baby shower coming up next week. New grandson on the way, so that's great. So yeah, we're always busy. There's never a dull moment. So that's what's going on with the Ray's Town boating thing. But I'd love to get some good video of tubing and skiing and everything down there. I even have a GoPro that my wife bought me for Christmas, which I haven't even used yet. Waterproof for that exact reason. So I haven't done anything fun yet this year. It's work, work, work. And last year was a total work grind, just trying to get things done with this, with the cottage property, you know, taking that on top of everything that goes on around here at the homestead. It's been pretty chaos, but it'll be worth it when it's all said and done, you know. Wife and the girls went to Ocean City for the week this week, so they got to take a vacation, and she does things with them. She gets to have fun. They have fun, so that's good, as long as they can get some enjoyment, you know. I don't want them to suffer because I have no life right now and have to work all the time. So, and his last thing he mentioned was Thunder in the Valley. What Thunder in the Valley is a motorcycle rally. I think this is I can't remember how many. It's been quite a few years now, but that's coming up this week actually. I think it starts Thursday, goes into Sunday. And it's down in the city of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. It's a big motorcycle rally they have down there. So that's coming up, and I generally take Barb down on the bike one evening and we get something to eat. And then I'll usually, maybe the next day, take her and the girls down and we'll walk around, look at all the bikes and check out the vendors, and I usually get a new patch for the vest and whatnot. So hoping to put a video together of some of Thunder in the Valley and share that with you guys. So I think that's about it for the Q&A. Update on Brutus. I took him last Wednesday to get his stitches out and checkup. He's doing great. Stitches are all out. It's healing up good. I only have to change his dressings once a week now, which is great. He has 2 more checkups, this Wednesday and next Wednesday, and then he should be done with his post-surgery doctor's visits. So, but he's doing really good. He's jumping all around like he usually does, and back to his normal self. He'll be done with his antibiotics here real soon, another day or 2. He's done with them, so he's healing up good. It's looking good. So he's doing great, and hopefully Bruce will be around for quite a while yet. He's my buddy. It's gonna be a sad day when he goes. I'm gonna miss him. We've had him. I picked him up from. Well, he actually came from my best friend. We've had him since he was 6 weeks old. I picked him up, and his first trip was down to the Juniata River for a camping trip that weekend. He was about this big, and he just laid on my lap the whole time, trip down, and then all weekend as I sat by the river and fished or whatever I did. He's been a great dog. He's part of the family, and he will be sadly missed when he's gone. So, but he's doing great right now, and that's good. That's all we can hope for. Just enjoy him as long as we have him, you know. Chances are, like I said before, that's cancer. They found a lump in his throat too. It's under the skin. It moves around, but there is a lump. But at this point, it is what it is, and I'm not gonna go any further with it. He feels good, and like I said before, I'm not gonna put him through chemotherapy or anything. I'm not gonna ruin his last amount of time that he's gonna be around with being sick from radiation and all the side effects. Nah. So we're not gonna do that. But I can't really think of anything else. I wanted to ask you guys, let me know if you like seeing the videos like the rainy day Sunday one where I was working in the garage wrenching on the truck and stuff, and then another one that comes to mind is when I was switching the 154 International over for summertime, you know, taking the plow off and putting the deck on, and you know, doing just general tasks around here. Do you guys enjoy those type of videos? If not, I won't mess around with them. That's what's really going on right now. A lot of that, just small projects, jumping around. You know, we got a new fence that needs to go up for the blueberries. Got to get the house scrubbed up, siding. There's soot all over it from our soft coal we burn. Wonderful, nasty soft coal. I hope to change the furnace over to a hard coal, but it's a really tight budget right now. So let me know if you guys like those videos. Sometimes they're kind of long, and I don't know if they're enjoyable or not. I don't know if you guys want to see that or not. And if you don't, I'm not going to mess with them. I don't want to bore you and waste your precious time. So I think that's about it for this one. So this is the first Allegheny Fireside Chat. If you guys got any questions for the next one, leave down below. And then on the next one, I'll actually probably bring up actual topic in to talk about, and then we can do the Q&A portion, you know, towards the end or at the beginning or whatever. But I just want to say thanks to all the new subscribers. Appreciate all your support. If you like the videos, hit the thumbs up. Questions, comments, leave it down in the section down below. You can follow us on Instagram if you guys have an Instagram account. I post small things there all the time, but the account is Allegheny _ mountain _ living. Through the week I put things on there, whatever's going on. Thank you for all your support as always. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Until next time, have a great evening.